Hey everybody, it's April with Diamonds.and.Doo-dads, and I'm here today with my month in review. This is going to be for February and March. I had my February filmed and I was going to put it up around the middle of the month, and then I don't know, I kind of got like some feedback that it was too late to do it, so I didn't do it. But I'm going to do February and March together, and then probably what I'm going to do is I'll do this every quarter. Um, so that way I have a record of it, and I don't finish a whole lot, right now. So, and summer's coming up. I mean, it's springtime now, but it's only April the 1st. But summer will be here before you know it, and I won't be spending nearly as much time in the house. I'm going to be out by my pool. So, yeah. Okay, so with that, let's get started. This is in no real order except for when I get to the 2 canvases that I was able to complete. So I'll just start with this book. I am doing the months of the year from Mini Dazzles that DAC released last year, and I just got them not long ago. So I've been trying to get those done this year. That was January, February. So I did January and February, and then I did March in February, and then I did April. I finished that one last night. I just did it real quick before I went to bed. Those 2 minis there. I haven't decided how I'm going to count minis. I'll probably count them separately. I don't know. Let me scooch this over here real quick so I can lay all of these out. Now I completed this one here. This was a paint gem set, what was left of 4th of July paint gem set that I had from last year that I started for Mini DP Madness. And I only did a few canvases from it. But I finished this in February. And then the rest of these I finished for the Mini DP Madness event for this year. So I had these all finished in March. These 6 right here. So I was really happy with the quality. Well, back to Diamond Art Club real quick. We know that quality is good, and we don't have to worry too much about that usually. But I hadn't done paint gem before except for last year when I did some of the canvases out of this. I really like paint gem. I need to invest in some more. I haven't bought any more yet, but I'm going to because I really like the quality of the drills. I like the quality of the rest of the materials. The print was good, all of that. I'm excited to have these done. I'm a very patriotic person, and what I'm going to wind up do is cut them down, to fit in here likely. Or I may not. I may, I forgot how many there are. Right here there's 7, and I think there's 5 more, so I think there's a total of 12 of these. And if I can find a canvas, or sorry, not a canvas, a frame with a mat or something that will hold all of them in one go, then I might put this all together as a little project, and then we can hang it up every 4th of July. We're very patriotic here, lots of veterans in our family, including my husband, my son, my dad, my father-in-law, grandparents, all kinds of people, uncles, cousins, aunts, you name it. All right, so there's those 7 that were finished for February and March. Okay, and then I also am working on 2 calendars. So I tried to get the calendar done, at the beginning of the month so that I can enjoy it during the month. So I did get this done in right right at the end of, or right at the beginning of March or the end of February. Anyway, it was done for most of March for sure. I'm pretty sure it was right at the end of February, maybe the first week of March when I finished this. I didn't write it down, unfortunately. But anyway, cute little calendar page. I'll show you the first 2 months. We have January with the cute little gnomes, and February with the cute little gnomes. We have March, which I completed either at the end of March, either at the end of February or right at the beginning of March. And then I got April done on March the 30th. So I got this done last night for this month. And she's so cute. Actually, they're not gnomes, they're gonks. We can't see their eyes, so they're gonks. Alright. And then before the end of April, I'll do May. So I can leave that. I like this calendar because it stands up like that. It has this triangular base here. So I can stand it on my desk or a bookshelf or something and look at it. I don't have to hang it up. I like that. Okay. And then the next thing we have is my Diamond Art Club calendar. And I think I finished this in February. It may have been January, but I think it was February, so I'm showing it here. I didn't write it down. I need to start writing that down when I finish these, so that I know for sure. But if we saw it last time I did an update, we saw it last time I did an update. Whoop-de-doo. It's a calendar page, right? So again, it's DAC quality. This is a cute little image of a mason jar with hearts in it. Okay, and then I did finish March's calendar page, and it's really cute. This little rain boots with some flowers sprouting out of it. So cute. I really like it. Rain boots or gardening boots, whatever you want to call them. They're super cute. I just thought that I like the art that they chose. I know some people weren't real happy with it for some reason, but I thought it was pretty. I did not get the April page done, so I can't show you that, but I will likely get that done sometime this week, and so it'll be all ready, for me for the month. It'll only take me, I don't know, an hour maybe to do it, so I gotta sit down and do it when I have a chance. All right, so there is that. We're getting close to the end of all the stuff that I completed for the last couple of months. And you will see why, because I did complete 2 diamond paintings, which is crazy. So I've completed 1 diamond painting every month this year. I'm so happy about that. This one is Black and White by Deborah Lewis. It's from Diamond Art Club. It's a round drill canvas, 45 by 32 centimeters. And I did this one for 2 events. I did it for the Black Dahlia Diamond Art Year of the Horse event. That was from February 1st to February 28th. And then I also used it for a Beach City Boutique Year of the Horse event that they're doing. That's a year-long event that's running, and you can enter at your leisure and complete as little or as many diamond paintings as you want. So I got this one done for both of those events. I got this done. I started it on February the 1st and I finished it on February 17th, 2026. I was really happy about that. Only took me a couple of weeks, and I didn't work on it every day because I had other stuff going on. All right, so there's that. Good quality, as we all know, with Diamond Art Club. Oh, let me talk about the specials real quick. I did buy the enhancement pack from DP with Sparklers. So in the main, you can see where they charted these pretty pearls for squares here. So they're tinier dots than we're used to. And let's raise my desk up and I'll bring it in closer so you can see. All right, so we have these nice little drills here. And that was a special one that was added. Another special one that was added in the enhancement pack were up here in the icicles and the snow and whatnot. They added this glass drill here. It's a Tiffany blue. I love it. It was my favorite out of all of them. It's gorgeous, and I have so much left, and it's so pretty, and I got to figure out where I can use it. And then they had this other glass drill, and I don't remember the color of it. That right there, this line right here. It was so pretty. I don't remember the color, the name, but you know, you can check it out on their website. There weren't any specials in here from oh, there was one AB. I'm sorry. Diamond Art Club did have one AB, and it was the white one here. And then another specialty drill that we had were these these dust drills that came with the enhancement pack. So this was a lot of fun to work on, and you know, this is a good size for a sense of accomplishment, you know. I was happy to have something done. I'm just happy to have some completions. And then I started looking, and I'm like, oh, well, I've had one a month. I've had one for January, which was Ghost of Christmas Present from Felix Art, one of my PRs. And then I had this one, Black and White, for February. And let me show you the third one. Okay, the third painting that I completed in March was Little Bunny Girl by Molly Harrison, and it's from Ever After, and it is a 45 by 60 round drill canvas, and we can see most of it here. I will pull it down some here. You can see the top. And then I'm going to try to get to the bottom there. That's it for the bottom, except for the border. So we're basically seeing it all. I will turn it here just so the entire thing gets in frame at least once. All right, let's turn this back like this. And then what I'm going to do is raise my desk up, and we'll start talking about the specialty drills. I have to say that this has been one of the most enjoyable diamond painting experiences that I have ever had. I have completed a canvas from Ever After before, and it was a square, and it was great, but this canvas, this was so much fun. I could not wait to work on this. Every day I got up and I was like, oh, I want to go work on my canvas. I want to go work on my canvas. I want to go work on my canvas. It was just so much fun. So fun. But you can see that it was very, it's just very simple. There's not a whole lot of confetti in here. There's several areas of, you know, color blocking, small patches, and then, you know, these larger patches. There was some line blocking, so that was nice. Outlining, so those things usually go fairly quickly. Down here in the bottom, you can see all of this was basically a lot of color blocking. And this was just, it was so much fun. It was so enjoyable. The grid was very tight, and I used rulers from 3D Printing Works for the canvas, and that helped me keep everything straight and in the right place. I just enjoyed this so much. It's been one of my favorite diamond paintings ever. But let's see here. We had plenty of specialty drills in here. There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 specialty drills, 3 ABs, and 2 Forever Dust. So let's see, our ABs were 606, and so that was down here in her dress. Let's see if I can get this a little bit higher, closer. So this was down here in her dress, and the hearts in her dress, and it just added some extra sparkle. I'm sorry, I'm bumping the camera. I'm bumping my tripod, actually, not my, I film with my phone. So anyhow, really pretty, added some extra sparkle. And then we had 775 AB, and that was a blue color. And let me see where that, oh, it was up here in the clouds. So here in the clouds, we had some ABs and even little touches in the butterflies throughout the painting. Here, here, a little bit on the edges, just a smattering in the butterflies to, you know, bring your attention to them. All right, and then we had our the final AB drill was 906 AB, and that was one that was down here in the grass. So you can see down here in the grass where it's big patches and then, you know, smatterings throughout in the grass. And I'm so sorry about the shaking. I'm really trying not to bump that, but it's not working out too well. All right, so that was our ABs. And then we had the 2 Forever Dust. And we had the first one here was ZG907. And that was the green, this light green here in the grass. We had that on both sides. This light green color here in the grass. And then we also had ZG3766. So that was Forever Dust 3766. And that was sprinkled up here in the sky. So we had that up here in the sky. A little bit here, some here, here. Beautiful Forever Dust throughout the canvas in the sky. And so again, this was one of my favorite diamond paintings ever. I've been diamond painting since September of 2023, and this is, I would probably say right now, this is probably #1. This is my favorite canvas so far. My desk making noises, it just does that. I am going to get this dry mounted, and I'm going to hang it up in my office and look at it because it makes me happy. All right, so that's it for this one. Let's move on to the next topic. Okay, so next we're going to move on to the WIPs that I worked on during February and March. So you can see what I got accomplished on those. And then we'll go through a WIP parade of all the WIPs that I did not get to. So you'll get to see those. And then at the end, we're going to talk about my plans for the future. Be right back. Okay, just wanted to add this one more finish here. My cute little gnomes that I finished in February. I hope you like them. Okay, just to piggyback on what we just left, I was going to tell you that for Little Bunny Girl, I started that on March the 1st and I finished it on March 29th. I did not work on it much for a couple of weeks, and that was another thing I didn't bring up. I had company, so there was 2 weeks where I hardly did any diamond painting at all, but I still managed to get all that done, and most of what I showed you was done in March, so I'm really proud of my accomplishment in March. All right, so here's one of my WIPs. This is something that I'm working on for my husband. It's a surprise. This is called Oceanic Authority, and it is from Diamond Art Club. I'm putting it sideways so that you can see the entire canvas here. I'll pop a picture up. I'll pop a picture up here, or up here, likely. So you can see where I was at the end of January. I had just this top row done, if I remember right. So yeah, I did a lot in February and a little bit in March on this, but I've got to pick it back up because I got to get it done because I have 3 more of these type canvases to do before the end of the year, so I got to hurry up. All right, so there's that one. Oceanic Authority. I'm having a good time working on it. I will say that I have been using the Forever Young rulers that they have, the little tiny ones, and they work very well with this. They work really well with the squares. It's making it go faster for me, to be honest. I am looking for one of the rulers because I wanted to show it to you. Why isn't it just right here where my tools are? I don't know. Here we go. They come in this little box, so you know you can see how big it is. I mean, the size of my hand. So, but there's 9 of them, and I usually lay out 2 or 3. I don't use all of them. I've already broke one of them because you have to be careful; they will break. But I've got 1 or 2 sets. I think I have 1 set. I wound up not getting the second one, but I just put it on here, you know, line it up, put it on there. I put a couple down, so that's pretty much a 4x4 square, which is what I usually do in one sitting. And so I work on that and get it done, and it really helps me keep my lines straight. That's been really important for me anyhow because of my OCD perfectionism. But you know, there's a lot of line blocking in this flag here, and all the way down there's a lot of line blocking, period. You know, this is actually a good mix of confetti, color blocking, and line blocking. So, but anyhow, these rulers have been instrumental in helping me stay neat and straight on here. All right, so let me shove those back in there. Them back there. All right, so, oh, and just so you know, if you're looking at this is how I store my canvases. I put them on a clip hanger, and I use the ones with the rubber tips because it holds the canvas. If you try to use, for me, when I tried to use the like the pants hangers you get with your pants or skirts or whatever when you buy something, clothing, those don't work. These are too heavy for that. These diamond paintings are too heavy. So go ahead and invest in, you know, some good metal hangers with rubber tips. And then I cut like my Amazon boxes, I'll cut the flaps off of them, or I'll cut, like, there's some some of the Chinese companies, when they send you your diamond painting, it's in that really thick cardboard box. Well, I'll cut that up into strips, and then I just clip my painting to the strip, and that really helps to keep this straight so it's not doing this. That also gives you the ability, if it starts to bend in like that, that you can put a couple of these type clips on there. I forgot what they're called, binder clips, you know, to keep it from bending forward. That really helps me keep them straight. And I can also put 2 canvases on one hanger. So there's that. Okay. And then I have another WIP here that I worked on last month. I only worked on 2. And I'm going to give notice right now that this is a mystery kit. And spoiler alert, if you don't want to see it, you need to fast forward a couple of minutes, because I'm going to show this real quick, and we'll go over what I worked on, and then I'll be done with that, and then we'll go over all my other WIPs that I have going. I am going to be turning this mystery kit over. If you don't want to see it, now's the time to take a break for a couple of minutes. I would say no longer than that. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, this is Mystery 87 from Dominic Davison, and I'm working on this as part of the Diamonds and Dragonflies Diamond Tribe. They have a Mystery Mania for their members, and you you put your squares down, you divide your canvas up, you put your squares down, you can't touch north, south, east, or west, just diagonally, with consecutive numbers. Cannot touch with consecutive numbers, only on the corners, not on the sides. So anyway, 5 to 7 numbers are drawn or spun on a wheel every week, and those are the numbers that you do. So for me, I got some of it done. I don't even know if I worked on it in March at all, and I can't find my paper right now. I forgot to gather that up before I got started on this, but I don't think I worked on it at all during March. I don't think I did, because I know the first 2 weeks I didn't do anything in March, and then hardly at all, and then yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't. But anyhow, I will, like I did on the last one, I'll pop a picture up here showing you where I was at the last time we had an update, so you can see how far. If I remember, I'll put something up that says, you know, at the end of February I had X squares left to go, and at the end of March I have X, or at the end of January I had so many. In February I did this many, in March I did this many, so now I'm at this many left, which is about half the painting, honestly. I think I had like 70 squares or something, 68 squares I think it was. And I have at least half of that left. So it is what it is. All right, let me put this on pause, and we will talk about my works in progress that I'm plotting through at some point. Okay. This is blue from Bella Art Diamonds, 50 by 50 centimeter round drill canvas. I started in 2024. This is Cosmic from Evershine on AliExpress, 50 by 70 centimeter round drill canvas, double-sided adhesive. Started August 1st, 24. This is Flora from Diamond Art Club, 50.7 by 58.9 centimeter round drill canvas. Started October 1st, 2024. It's so pretty. This is Twisted Agony for Mokari, 50 by 55 centimeter round drill canvas, started October 1st, 24. My first dark art and my first canvas that I enhanced on my own. This is Artist Room from Diamond Art Club, 42.6 by 52.7 centimeter round drills. I started this one on April the 1st, 2025. This is Royal Rendezvous from Cosmic Crafts. It's an AI image that I created. It's a 60 by 60 centimeter square drill canvas, started April or May of 2025. This is Sunflowers on the Cross from Crystal Canvas All Art Designs. It's a square drill all crystal canvas, 55 by 50 centimeters. I started on June the 1st, 2025. This is the Fantastical Forest from Diamond Art Club, 90.70 centimeter square drill canvas. I started this on June the 1st, 2025, and I added a ton of enhancements to this canvas. This is Astrological Symbol Zodiac from Diamond Painting Shop, 50 by 70 centimeter round drill canvas, started on July the 1st, 2025. This is Koi Carp and Peach Flowers from Dreamer Designs. It's a 60 by 60 centimeter square drill canvas. I started this on July the 26th, 2025, and this is for my grandson Ian, who requested me to do this. This is Minikin Chris from Diamond Art Club, 55.8 by 70.7 centimeter square drill canvas, started on August the 1st, 2025. This is Catwoman from Distracted by Diamonds. It's a 52 by 52 centimeter round drill canvas, and I started this one on October the 1st, 2025. This is my first PR project from Felix Art, 40 by 50 centimeter round drill canvas, Haunted Hill Night. This is Gifts of Cheer from Felix Art, 50 by 70 centimeter round drill canvas, started on December the 1st, 2025. This is Faye from Dreamer Designs, a 60 by 60 centimeter round drill canvas, started January 2nd, 2026, and I've added a bunch of enhancements to this one. Okay, that's it for February and March review 2026. And I started with 17 WIPs. I added 2 WIPs. I added 2 projects, I should say, and I finished both of those. So I'm still at 17 WIPs. I haven't gotten anywhere. I don't think I'm going to get anywhere this month. I don't know, but you know, it feels good. I've had one completion every month this year. So that's exciting for me. Let's see. And next month, April, what am I doing this month? Okay, I'm going to continue on with my husband's Christmas present. I'm going to try to pick back up on the mystery canvas because I like that event and I really want to get that canvas done. I'd like to be able to have it done and hang it up at Christmas time. So, plus it's off my desk, you know, if I get it done. What else? I would like to work on some new projects. I do have two new projects that I kitted up this month for events. I'm not going to do that again anymore. After this month, I'm just not going to be doing any events because it's stressing me out to not have my WIPs done. I'll do an event if one of my WIPs qualifies for an event. But other than that, I just don't think, unless it's something really spectacular, I don't think I'm going to participate in any more events until I get somewhere with my WIP detox or whatever you want to call it, WIP down. So that's that. Other things, I don't have a regular schedule of posting. I don't feel like I have enough to vlog. I don't have enough to do WIP and chat, so that's why I throw those up occasionally. I may start trying to be more purposeful in that and maybe keep some notes throughout the week and see if I can, at least get a 30-minute WIP and chat up every week. I'm not sure. I've gotten back into shopping on Temu, and so I've been doing some hauls on there. Diamond art accessories, partials. I like to get partials from there, and I like to get um, the acrylic standees and displays and all that you can get that you sit on your desk. I like to get those from there. What else? So I may, you may see some hauls from Temu from time to time on there. And then I think I might do purchases once a month. And so the way that I would do that is as they come in. I didn't do it this month. It's probably going to be just a big haul, and I'll show you what I got. But I think from now on, I'm going to try to show you at the end of the month what I bought throughout the month. And depending on how much it is, I'll do it as it comes in and then, put it all together in one video. Or I'll just do it all at the end. Depends on if I can stand not to open it too, because sometimes I just want to open them and look at them. Not sure where the future of my channel is going. There's been a lot of animosity in the community lately, and a lot of ugly that I don't like, and it causes me stress and anxiety, and I don't want to be a part of that. So I don't know what's going to happen, really. I don't. If you have any suggestions, if you have any ideas, if you want to see anything from me as far as content, let me know. I will be doing a de-stash soon of my collection. So I'm going to do a collection reduction, and I'm going to get started on that probably in May, because this month, well, maybe not even May. It may not be till June, or I might squeeze it in a little here and there, because I do have some put aside now that I know I'm getting rid of. I could go ahead and list those, but be watching out for that. And I hope everybody has a great day. I just want you to remember that it doesn't cost you anything to be kind. So please just be kind. You never know what somebody else is going through. Make sure that you do something nice for someone. And most importantly, make sure that you do something nice for yourself. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for your support. If you'd like to subscribe, hit that subscribe button and that all notifications bell. You'll be notified anytime I upload a video. I hope you have the best day that you can, and continue to sparkle on.